Hey guys, it's Maria and Zoe, and today we're going to be talking about 7 things that you shouldn't do as a best friend.
Yeah.
We've had some pretty bad experiences with people who thought
we thought we're our
best friends,
and then they will, as we'll like number them, did quite a few of these things to us. And as a best friend, we believe that like you should not do this. If you want to be a good friend, just don't do these 7 things.
You could be doing this and you just don't realize it either. So
yeah,
here are our points.
Yeah. Number 1 is that you always should listen to your best friend, even if you're just not interested. You always need to sit there and you need to listen to them, because I had a friend who always used to talk about themselves, and when I used to speak, they used to listen for a bit and then change the topic straight away.
They wouldn't even listen. They wouldn't. Not only do you have to listen, but you have to engage and you have to like try and put yourself in their shoes, because
give them your advice, your opinion, even if they don't want it. But that's like what a friend should do. They should be caring and invested in your problems or anything you want to talk about and try and help you figure it out.
Because especially when you're in high school or whatever, mostly you trust your best friends more than you trust your parents and your family. So to have someone who you can rely on is really important. And that leads us into our second point, which is to be honest with each other. We had a friend who lied to us about literally everything, and it wasn't just petty lies, it was lies that would just put us apart, like put our friends apart and like separated us. And
so just don't lie, be honest. What's the point in lying?
There is literally no point in lying. You're not like, you don't look cooler if you lie about something that you have. Like, as a friend, you don't care about the materialistic things that you have or the fake relationships that you have. Like,
yeah, like I'm not going to be a friend with you because you own a pool or something like that. I'm going to be friends with you because you're honest with me, you value my opinion, and you value the person that I am, and we just connect on that level. We don't care, like, you're not supposed to really care about materialistic things, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So number 3 is just don't be manipulative. Like,
a lot of the times you might not even know if you're being manipulative. You might just be looking out for yourself because you don't want to get hurt. You might be putting yourself first. But in doing that, you could put your other friends in a situation where they're not happy with each other. But honestly, you're the real cause of it. And we had this so much when we were in high school. Like
you turn your friends against each other, and then you're the center of attention because those friends are both having a fight. So you're on good terms with both of them. So they'll both come to you. So you feel like you're the one that's wanted, sort of, which is so manipulative.
But you're the person who started it in the first place.
And this actually leads on to number 4, which is don't exclude people. Like, if you've got a group of friends of 4, right, or even 3, and you're really close, all of you have fun together, go out, and then you just decide to host something at your house and only invite 2 of those friends and leave 1 out. Like, that is actually the worst feeling, being excluded. Like, if you're a good friend, don't do that. Just don't do it. You should never try and on purpose as well.
Literally.
Accidentally, okay, like you didn't realize, but if you do realize that that person's gonna feel left out, then don't do it. You know.
But there's no point, because you're a group of friends. You're a group of friends, and you obviously like the company of each other.
Yeah.
So why would you purposely go out of your way to exclude someone?
Exactly.
If you don't like them, take it up with them. Don't get everyone else involved and make them feel like shit, because
and
they don't deserve it.
Act like they're all on your side and you're leaving that one person out. It's just, don't do that. It's really, really hurtful, honestly.
Yeah.
So number 5,
don't be a backstabber.
Don't talk about your friend behind their back.
Don't talk shit about your friends. It's as simple as that.
Like, yeah, they can come up in conversation, but if you're talking negatively about a friend behind their back to someone else, that's just not right. That's like either you're jealous or like you don't like that person. And if you're jealous or you don't like that person, then why are you friends with them?
Exactly. And I think one thing that I realized with our friendships is that if someone told me something that someone else had said about me, I was like, well, wait a minute, what have you said to that person about me?
Exactly.
Like, if someone's going to talk shit to you about someone else, don't trust them, because
they're probably talking shit.
They're doing the same thing to the other person.
Yeah.
So just don't trust backstabbers, and don't be
just don't talk.
Be a friend. Yeah, backstabber. You don't
even to anyone. Like, fair enough, someone you don't like. But if you actually meet up with this person, you talk to them on Facebook, or like you see them regularly, don't go and talk behind their back. It's just so rude, so mean, so disrespectful. Number 6 is don't get with a guy that your best friend is talking to or was speaking to, or even just like liked even and didn't really speak to him. Like, I feel like that's just off limits and off boundaries for a friend. You just don't go there, I feel like.
Guys are like guys are a tricky kind of thing, because you always say to put your friends above guys, but there's always going to be a situation where you want to put the guy first.
Of course.
And you just can't give into that. You need to just be loyal to your friends.
Unless you've spoken to your friend and you're 100% sure that they're not speaking and she's okay with you going there, then okay, that's fine. But if you haven't and you're speaking to him behind her back, then obviously that's wrong, because you're obviously speaking to him behind her back because you don't want her to know, because you know it's wrong. So make sure you like address that with her, but if not, then just don't do that.
Don't go there.
Don't go there.
Number 7 is don't feel like a friendship should be a competition. If your friend achieves something, then obviously be happy for her. Don't go out of your way to top her or just do better than her, because that's just gonna make her feel like shit.
Or if your friend is really good at something that you both like, you're obviously gonna be happy. Or like if she gets a better mark than you in something, you gotta be happy. Like, what's the point in being upset and jealous? Like, you got that score, she got that score, she got a good score, you congratulate that person. That's just like really with anything in general.
And if you feel jealous of your friends, then honestly, like, we all feel jealous of people. We feel jealous of celebrities who have bigger things than us. Like, but you shouldn't be envious towards them and you shouldn't hate them for it. Instead, you should work towards getting on that level without tearing them down.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like, obviously do things to better yourself, but don't make it as though you're doing it just to be better than that person. You know what I mean?
No point in that, and you're just wasting your time.
You do it for yourself, not to be better. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a personal thing. Anyway, so these are the 7 things that we think as a best friend you should not do to your best friend. If you agree with these, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you agree with these or you've experienced some of these things that we've spoken about.
We'll see you guys in our next video.
No, here. I feel like I have hair on my face. I mean, I do, but... Okay, hi guys, it's Maria and Zoe, back with another video.
Sounds like Sylvia Garden.
I know, I'm back with another video. What's that number 1 point? Because I'm your best friend and you're not the one always talking. By the way, your makeup looks so good. I'm looking at it now, your eye makeup. It's so good.
Look, it's always yours, you look like a mermaid.
Why do you have to sort of... You gotta take it, I don't know.